Welcome to our 10-minute quick fix for shoulders. So shoulders, if you think about if we were on all fours, the elbows act similarly to the knees, the shoulders act similarly to the hips. So when we do things that stretch bigger joint areas like the shoulders and the hips, we usually are just thinking of the muscles that connect into those points. It's pretty easy when it comes to the hips because we know we've got the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, the hip flexors. When it comes to the shoulders, we're not always sure what anatomically is going on there and what muscles need to be stretched. Think about any of the ways that open up the chest. Think about any of the ways that open up the side body. Think about any of the ways that stretch the neck. These are all important sort of regions that we would tackle when it comes to the shoulders. So I'm doing things differently just because a lot of this stuff will be similar to things we've done already. So we're gonna do this seated in a chair, as everything is totally adaptable to a chair practice. Okay, so we're gonna start taking our knees nice and wide here. Turn the toes out, and then we're just going to come into a forward fold, just being really heavy. Just adjust your feet and your body as you need to, and then grab opposite elbow. So I'm not going all the way down, I'm just rounding my spine and coming into kind of a heavy forward roll or forward fold here. Be sure to let the head go as well. Just close your eyes. Let's take a couple of breaths here. If you need to sway side to side, that's fine. And then let's roll ourselves all the way up here towards the top. So we're gonna drop left ear towards left shoulder. At the same time, reach your right hand behind your back. It's coming all the way over here to the left side, and then grab a hold with your left hand, okay? So left hand, holding onto the right, drop your left ear, and breathe. So this is a good stretch for the traps that run along the top of the shoulder and tie into the neck. Also the deltoids, which run over the top, kind of more of the arm muscle. It can be quite common here to want to bite down or clench the jaw, so just relax. Let's take one more breath. Good, bring your head back up first and then we'll release. Roll the shoulders, a couple big rolls towards the back, and then a couple big rolls towards the front. And then we're simply going to switch sides. So we'll take left hand behind the back, okay, all the way over to the right side, and then grab a hold with the right hand. Drop your right ear. Just relax, find your breath. Notice the sensation, if it's different than it was on the other side. For me, when I do these stretches over the top of the shoulder, I can usually track it right to the connection point of the jaw. Let's take one more moment here. Good. And then come back to the center. Bringing the hands onto the tops of the shoulders, drawing a couple circles with the elbows towards the back. And then switch directions. Good job. Okay, reach around behind you, grab a hold of the chair and slide your hands down. So thumbs are pointed down, okay, pinky fingers on the top. Roll your shoulders together behind you or squeeze the chest and just take a look up towards the ceiling. Straighten out your arms. Try your best to drop the shoulders away from your ears and breathe into the space in the front of the chest. Take one more deep breath. Good, and then just relax your back, let go. Bring your arms out beside you, just hanging your arms really heavy. Okay, forward and back, forward and back. And then we're gonna come into my favorite shoulder stretch, and that is eagle arms. So start by opening up the hands, just like you're running across a finish line here. Chest forward, we're gonna start by bringing left arm underneath of the right, okay? And then work towards backs of the hands together. We've done this before, so you should know where you're at range of motion wise. Palms are always facing out, okay? So if you can come into a full eagle arms, go ahead and do that. Just breathe into the tightness across the upper back. Feel where that connects into the shoulder. And you can take it a little more into the lats, so those strong muscles that run up the sides. Sort of think of the chicken wing type of an area. Lift your hands up or lift your elbows up here, and you may be able to change where the stretch is coming from. One more breath. Good. Slowly release. Again, shake it out or roll it out. One of the things with the shoulders, I would say very similar to the hips. A lot of people protect their low back and they sort of walk around squeezing their bum or tight through the glutes. Same thing happens up here when we're dealing with the shoulders, especially unknown shoulder injuries or old injuries. You're really tight quite often and braced up through these muscles on the tops of the shoulders and through the sides of your neck. It can create a lot of adhesions and things like that, so something certainly to see a massage therapist about. Okay, open the arms, we'll go the other side, so right arm underneath, coming into eagle. Be mindful of your seat in the chair here. So just check in as we're holding here, see if you can sit up nice and tall. Good, take one more deep breath. See if you can lift the elbows just slightly if you haven't already. And then we'll release and bring that down. Good job. Reach behind you again. Again, slide the hands down. Okay, thumbs pointed down, pinky fingers on the top. Lean into the chest or the heart space. This time when we're holding here and breathing, try to relax the bottom jaw. See if as you lift the chin, you can find a little more opening in the throat or the front side of the neck. Good job, and release. Excellent. Okay, one more little thing here. So again, if we think about all the ways that we connect or tie into the shoulders, think about the triceps, the biceps, the muscles of the forearms, and any issues that you have with the wrist. Okay, we're gonna take the hand forward and I want you to point your fingers back towards yourself. So it's like you're making a stop sign here. And then we're gonna reach over the top. Doesn't matter which hand you do first. You can link the knuckles if you want to, or you can keep flat hand, whatever feels better, and just pull the wrist back. So just take a couple of breaths here. Some people will feel this just in the wrist, but many of us, myself included, can track this quite easily all the way up the underside of my arm. Just hold here, take a breath. Good. Shake it out. We'll do the other side, so press your hand forward like a stop sign. Okay. Reach over the top. Try to pull or get a little hyperextension in the wrist. And then track that underneath the wrist all the way up through the elbow, the underside of your arm. Nice breath in. Good, and shake it out. Okay, we are going to bring right hand just to the back side of the head. You can hold on to your chair, or you can just keep your hand to your knee if you want to just widen the knees a little bit. We're just going to come into a little bit of a side bend. So I hold on, I have a ponytail, I kind of hold on to the back of my head, and just come into a little side stretch here. So both sit bones are remaining connected to the seat. And what I'm working at lengthening is from the elbow down through the armpit or the underside of the shoulder and all the way down through the connection into the obliques and the side body. Just take a breath. Good, come all the way back up. Switch sides, so other hand just coming to the back of your head. Lift the elbow up, open the side of your body. Think about length from the elbow to the hip. Good job, and release. Excellent work. That is our quick fix for shoulders. Hope you enjoyed it. It's just another really easy one too to do in the chair, so I hope you guys like that aspect. We're going to close our practice bringing thumbs to forehead, kind thoughts, to mouth, kind words, and chest, kind hearts. Namaste.